What is up, accurate traders? This is Munya and welcome back to my trading channel. Today I want to share with you guys the best volatility indices strategy that you can apply to your charts today and start making profits. So stay up until the end of this video to get the full settings for this strategy and also the conditions on how to use this strategy. You're definitely going to be making some profits today, so hang on there and wait for those settings, right? And as you can see, we have changed the name. If you were here on this channel earlier, it used to be called Everything Trading, but there has been some misunderstandings on the name, and we found out that the name was patented or it had a trademark on, so we have changed to Accurate Traders, but nothing else has changed in this channel. I'm still going to be sharing with you guys or the strategies or the powerful strategies or the live trading sessions or everything that is to be done in trading. I'm still going to be sharing with you guys for free here on this channel. So feel free to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so that you are notified each and every time I post a video. I'm going to try and post daily. I'm going to try and post daily all the trading materials that you need to be successful in trading. So make sure you are subscribed to this channel so that you don't miss any of those videos that I upload here on this channel. Okay, make sure you don't miss them. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, and I said I have a special free access to VIP for my first 1,000 subscribers. So make sure you're part of the first 1,000 subscribers, guys. It's a really a great thing to be part of the first 1,000 people of a big thing. So make sure you are part of those people, right? So as usual, I'm going to take you through how to use this strategy on V75. We're going to be looking at some of the most important volatility indices, and I'm going to share with you guys how to make huge profits using this strategy. So if you really enjoy this type of content, don't forget to click that like button. Let's get to 50 likes and I'll continue posting here on this channel. Let's get to 50 likes and I'll pick a winner on free VIP access, right? So click that like button and you might be the next winner. And if you have any other questions, don't forget to comment in the comment section below. I will respond to all the comments posted within the first 30 minutes. So make sure you're part of those that ask questions, that ask for clarity, and I'll surely reply to you. Now, I'm going to remove everything that I have on my charts, and we're going to be doing this step-by-step process of installing this indicator or this strategy, right? As you can see, I have a blank chart right now, and we're just going to put on some few settings, and then I'll tell you the conditions of when to buy and when to sell. Okay, so I'm going to go to indicators, then I'm going to install the first indicator that we need, which is a moving average. And this moving average has the following settings. It has a period of 11, a shift of 0, a method of exponential, and then apply to low. And then on the styling for this indicator, I have chosen the color black because I have a white background, so it really pops out that much. Okay, then I'm going to click done. As you can see, we have a black line running across our charts. The next indicator that I need is the Bollinger Bands, and it is going to have the following settings. It is going to have the following properties: a period of 5, a shift of 0, deviations of 0.5, apply to previous indicators data, and then the styling, I've chosen the color orange because I really want my charts to be bright and visible. So you can pick any color which is not that dull and install it. Then I'm going to click on done, and as you can see, there's an orange line running across my charts too. And then we want to move to indicator window 1, and the first indicator that we will need is the relative strength index, which is right here. And this relative strength index is going to have the following settings: a period of 12, apply to close, and then the styling, I've chosen the color white because you should choose the color of your background. So if you have a black background, make sure you choose black. If you have a white background like me, choose white. And then you're going to go to levels. You need the following levels. You need level 50, level 90, level 80, level 10, and level 20 installed on your charts. Then when you are done, you just click done, and as you can see down there, we now have those levels pretty much installed on our charts, right? So the next thing that we want is another, or the last indicator basically, which is going to go to our indicator window 1, and this indicator is called the Ichimoku, right? And this Ichimoku is going to have the following properties. It is going to have 5, 4, 2, and then fill. And then on the styling, please make sure you pay attention. The first one should be black, that is if you have a white background. So if you have a black background, the first one should be white, and then the rest should be black. But I have a white background, so my first one is black, and then the remaining are white, right? And then you're gonna click on done. And once you have done that, this means that you have the complete strategy installed on this channel, on this page. And what you need now is basically knowing when to buy and when to sell. Remember guys, I said I'm going to pick a winner for the VIP group, so make sure you like this video and comment down below. You might be the lucky winner. All right, okay, so let's take a look at the conditions that you need to follow for you to be entering a buy trade or a sell trade. I'm gonna start off with the buy trade because that's what I'm actually looking at right now, and I'm gonna discuss. We are on V75 right now, and the time frame that we need to use for this strategy is the 5-minute time frame, right? The zoom level doesn't really matter, but I am using the third smallest zoom level. So you can go to your smallest zoom level and then choose on the third one. So this is 1, 2, 3, right? So the third zoom level is the one that you're going to be using, just like this, right? Now let's take a look at the conditions. There are 3 conditions basically that have to be met for this strategy. The first condition is you want your black line or your Ichimoku. If you want to place a buy, you want it to be within the region of 20 and 10, or the level 20 and 10, like that, right? That's the first condition. The second condition is you want your black line to cross to be above the orange line, right? And once it has done that, you are going to let that the first candle cross, right? The first candle to cross and close to be above your lines, something like that. And then you wait for the second candle again to open and close above your lines, something like that again. And then you can enter into a buy trade from this point. This is a high probability trade because you have waited for all the confirmations for an entry, right? So make sure you follow the same instructions. We're gonna talk about when to take profit and when to stop loss, right? Maybe let me look for another buy trade. We say the first condition is the black line or Ichimoku should be within the level 10 and 20, which is down there. First one has been met. Second one is said the black and the orange have to cross, having the black to be above the orange line, and that happened. And we said the first, the candlestick, the crossing candlestick has to close above the lines, and we also said that the second candlestick has to open and close above those lines. And once that's done, your entry point will be right here, right? So don't rush into entering before all these conditions have been met. Can you see? And then you go all the way up. Don't worry, this movement is quite big because V75 is a very high pip value, right? So I'm sure the buying conditions have been understood. Let's talk about the closing or the selling conditions. So this time is a little bit the opposite. You want your black line or Ichimoku to be within the region of 80 and 90, which happened right there. And then you're going to look for the second thing, which is a crossover. It happened here, but the other conditions were not met. The conditions like the crossing candlestick, the second candlestick has to open and close above the lines. It didn't happen, so you're not supposed to enter. It only happened right here. It only happened right here. So entry point would have been here. See the good part of waiting for all the conditions to be met? You don't end up dealing with those retracements, and then you're supposed to enter anywhere from this point going down. Why? Because the crossing candlestick closed below our lines, and the second candlestick opened and closed also below our lines. So we are guaranteed for that sell, and it then happened, right? So make sure you follow all those instructions. Maybe let's take a look at maybe 300, and you see the same conditions have been met. We said a buy, you're looking at this black line being within the region of 20 and 10, and it did. And then we said the crossing candlestick has to close above the lines, and it did. And then the second candlestick opened and closed above the lines, and it did. And all our conditions were met, and as you can see, the market went all the way up from this entry point, right? So now you're probably wondering, when do I take profit or when do I stop loss? Your take profit levels, I usually advise that when you reach level 50, you monitor your trades, or you start closing your positions, or you can even wait for the extreme point, which is level 80, or you can simply use your risk reward ratios, right? So you can apply this strategy on all these volatility indices, including step index. I'm just going to look at a few of those. So right now, if you're quick to see this video, we have a nice setup here. We have our black line above level 80 and within the region of 90, and then we have a crossover. We also have the first crossing candlestick closing below our lines. We also have the second candlestick opening and closing below our lines. So probably we're now looking for this sell trade to happen. So if you're quick to watch this video, you probably get to enter into this trade. Our stop loss will definitely be on our end, on our crossover or somewhere there, and then we'll be hoping that this continues going down to probably this region. I know it might retrace a little bit when it gets here, but eventually it will try and push back down. So you can go and try this out on your demo account first, and then when you are comfortable with this strategy, then you can move on to some real accounts, right? If you want to join a free Telegram channel where I post strategies, where I post signals, where I post anything to do with trading, please make sure you check out our Telegram channel. The links are in the description box below, and everyone is free to join. And if you don't have an account and you want to be trading what you're trading right now, don't forget there's a link in the description where it says sign up, and you'll be able to sign up and get an account today right away. Until next time.